Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Divine Journey. So last time we finally got ourselves some blood magic. And off camera, I've done a little bit of work. We have like 24 blank slates now. It's not a lot, but it should get us up moving. So today is most likely all about blood magic. So let's go and check this out. While I was doing my work on making some of these slates, it takes 10 health or 5 hearts to do one of them actually. I found one of the sacrificial orbs from my backpack. I have no idea when I've made this, but apparently I had an extra that I've made somewhere in the past. So yeah, now we have 2 of these. So, we want to go on and we need blood runes. And of course blood runes require blank slates. And a lot of dark steel. We are gonna need 8 of these. So for now we need this one and we need to go over here. Right at our computer. I feel like I need to get a back entrance to this building soon. But for now we just need our dark steel. And everything else we have. That scared me for a while there. I thought I didn't have any. There we go. Put the slates in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And take the rest of these out because we kind of want to keep them with us for now. Now, with this, we will be able to upgrade our altar to tier 2. And that's the important one. Tier 2 means we can finally make more interesting things with blood magic. So, first of all, we need to surround this. Just take all the dirt away. The middle spot doesn't really matter, but just clear it out. And just put these all around it. Now the first thing this does is it will drink a lot of blood. As you can see, the blood isn't really staying here. Or it is. These runes were supposed to drink blood when you put them in. But I'm guessing that's only for the special ones, the tier 2 ones. So I'm gonna have to check that out. What I do want to make is these runes of self-sacrifice, because we'll be self-sacrificing a lot for now. They require 2 reinforced slates each. And I wonder, can I even use the beginners? No, you actually need to upgrade your blood orb as well. So this is as far as it will get us. So let's see the quest book for now. Need to get our health returning. We have 2 quests done already. So yeah, we got the blood runes, diamond to crystal chest, alrighty. And we got the divination sigil last time as well. And of course, to get these, we'll actually need this. Recommended in early game. Yeah, these are super useful. Corner runes of the tier 2 altar can't provide any of these types of effects until a fully finished tier 3 altar. So basically, the only runes that make any difference are the middle ones. 4 in total. So I'm guessing that's what we're gonna aim for. And of course, we're gonna need these. And these, oh, we can now get a regeneration potion. And of course, this one. This is the important one. So, apprentice blood orb. What does it need? It requires a Quibbit crystal. I think we can actually make that. Now, I'm just gonna enter the machine from here. Let's see, can I make this already? Yes, easy. Easy. And it requires 5,000 life points. We can easily do that. I'm just gonna have to cut some blood out for a while. And how is that? We are almost there already. Just a little bit more. And eat a bit. I stacked up on bread already. I used all the wheat, so that quest progress will be slowed down for a while. And now we are just waiting for a little bit, and that should be enough. Let's see. We are just over 5,000 now, so this should work. Can see it pouring in while I keep adding more. And it should turn. There we go. And now it's safe to shift right click. It always takes one heart to your thing with this, so now this one can be used for basic things even now. They're both linked to me, but for now we don't really need that. And there we go. If that was gonna bug out, I would have been very sad. That's not cheap to make. Now we can already make the lava crystal apparently. This one will basically use my lifeblood instead of charcoal for power. You could even put this into a coal furnace to make power, but those things really take a lot, and the amount of blood we can donate every now and then is just never gonna be enough. So that's not something I will do. I will make the crystal though at some point for the quest, but until we can automate getting blood in here, that's just a really bad idea. But I have a plan for that too. There are two ways of automating blood into this thing, and once we get there, I will use one of them. I understand that using villagers is actually fixed or something, but there are witches around here. And if you bring those witches here, they will start drinking life potions whenever they take too much damage. And while we have the ritual of suffering, sacrifice, something like that, then we will easily get our life points from that. Just have a bunch of witches below this thing. Of course, before we do that, we need to decide a good, correct place for this. This is only temporary. Just don't forget about that. Also, that is only temporary. And that one. And that one. I need to start building soon, huh? Anyways, now we can go for these slates and the self-sacrifice runes. Also, these slates will give us the ability to build our first quarry as well. So that's nice news. For now, in order to get the slates tier 2, they take 2,500 each. And I want to make 8 of these. Yes, I want to make 8 of these for now. Now, we have a total of 8. That was actually pure coincidence. I did not count that. So all we have to do is to basically just get enough to deal with this. So let's just get them here for now. And get rid of our blood a bit. That's one. We can already have one. And this is gonna take a lot of time. But we are gonna need those 4 because they will make everything so much easier. There are other things that you need these for. I have no idea what those are. But these are the things that we want to make eventually. With these, we can finally go full on machinery. Farms. Oh yes, the farms. We will finally be able to get those up as well. And we already have our unlimited charcoal basically. So we can just advance that a little bit, have more wood coming in, make some more charcoal a bit faster, transfer that to any other place that would need power away from our reactor, and that should do the trick. So we have access to all of these things now. That is awesome. So I'm just gonna very slowly, carefully fill this up, and let's see where we can put this one in. I need to empty my inventory a little bit as well. Also, I wonder what you need to throw into the pool. From the way things are going right now, I would almost expect to put in one of those vibrant capacitor banks. So now we can see our lovely ores in the chest there, even without opening it. That's nice. No more ores to process. Let's get these out of our hands. Nice. And let's go back and donate some more blood. Upgrading our jetpack would be something I want to do in the near future as well. Speed is lovely. Also, the fuel amount would be nice to get up a bit. So now that we have 2 of these, I'm gonna make the first Rune of Sacrifice. Simply making it is the important part. Having one of these means that we'll finally be able to get more blood per sacrifice. So it'll increase our yield of blood and making this faster. Sacrifice block. So glowstone, huh? Now I'll just turn those into blocks so we'll have some extra. And we can have our first one. Okay, let's push this in and we will see. Just here is good enough. So is it draining the blood now that we have one of those in? No. Do I remember wrongly? Is that a later version or an earlier version of the mod? Anyways, now we have 400 in there. I'm sacrificing once. We have 620. One of these increases the yield by 20 points. So we can get it up to 80 points for now. And that's exactly what we want. So I'm just gonna keep on working here and we're gonna get these sweet increases here. And while we are waiting for our health, I can always just go check up on other things. Like, for example, that spider over there. No escape. And we can just look around and see where would be a lovely place for a magnificent, gigantic altar of blood. And of course, it has to be on top of a hill, as it needs to actually get pretty high up. And water is a no-go. You just get everything clean and undirtied by blood. So I'm thinking that if we were to move this reactor elsewhere, we didn't even actually need to move it. This here, this mountain piece, just here, put it up here and it would slowly go down towards there. And those are things that we are gonna move later anyways. This would be a nice place for power altars. The place of power. Now, I don't remember what is the final size of this thing, but I remember it being massive. So that I need to take into consideration as well. But after we get these runes done and make our first machinery, I think it might be a good idea to just start building our altar. And we can do that while also just donating our blood a little bit at a time. I will of course make the whole size in one go and we will just keep filling it up as we go onwards in the back. And we can already make one more. See how that extra point from that is already coming to use there? We wouldn't be able to make this one if we didn't have that. And then we make the next one and the next one is even easier to make. So just this over there and Rune of Sacrifice number 2. Now can we use these old ones somehow? They can be used to, yes. they're made to use something. I don't know what those are. This one is how fast the blood moves, I think. So yeah, we are definitely gonna be able to use them up, so it's not a waste. And we had to make all 8 of these in order to even begin making the better ones. Also, these are completely temporary. It's only for the beginning, because once we actually get those witches going, or the villagers, I'm gonna figure out which one I'm gonna use. They are gonna replace these by just runes of sacrifice instead of self-sacrifice. So that is a change we're gonna make eventually. So let me just empty myself here quickly. Just a little bit lacking there. And while waiting for our health to come back, let's plan this out. First of all, I'm gonna do a little bit of Google. So let's see. Blood magic altar size or tiers. So Blood altar. This is the Feed the Beast website. And it has all the way to tier 6, I think. And I wonder if this is the highest size. Yeah, I think this is fine. So let's see. The size is basically 23 square and 9 blocks high. So we need to get our altar 9 blocks high from the lowest point. So let's see. This is the lowest point. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this is the height we need for it. Okay. Then we need to count the distance. So it's 23. That means we would need to go like 11.5 blocks in. Okay, so let's see if we want this to be the end of it so we don't have to do any extra work. Let's see. Bread isn't as good as the meat I was eating earlier. Let's sleep over the night first. And I can just use this one to mark the place. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it would be like here. And let's mark this as the point where we'll put the altar on. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, that's not good. 1, 2. Let's start the counting from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and a half. And yeah, this would be the part, this height actually. I think it was this height. Or was it that height? Let's see. I need to recount. I have a bad memory, by the way. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, this is actually 9. So it would be... The altar would be on that block. Exactly that block. Okay. We have established where it will go. The next thing is to just get rid of the rest of the mountain, I guess. But since it's... should we just put it a bit further away? I mean... Spider? If we were to just put it here, there would be no way it's gonna be in the way. And this is basically the highest point. This is basically the highest point. Let's just do it here. It's directly opposite of the road from here as well, so it would make doing the way up here more interesting as well. Okay, I have decided. That is where it will go. And that'll lessen the amount we have to actually remove from this mountain as well, so that's good. Okay. Now, next time we can completely empty that one. We could just move it immediately. It's gonna be fine. How much does it have in it? Almost. So if I just do one, that seems close enough. We'll make one more, and then we're just gonna move all of this away. Okay. Just pick it all up. We are moving. And there isn't really that much in here, actually. Did I have my axe with me? Oh, of course I do. Moving all of this up there. And while we are waiting for the live things, we can easily start just planning and building. So first of all, I can replace this now. There. That's not a shovel. Okay. So first of all, these two need their places. And we are still gonna have to add these back. There we go. And the tier 2 version of this, let's see. Tier 3 is next, actually. So it's basically... So basically the next ones would be... I can just use these two here. And this one I need to replace with something else. It should be like something like this. Oh, I need to get rid of this as well. Oh, that's a hole. We are working in a very dangerous place here. So that would be what we need for tier 3. In addition, it doesn't matter what we have here, but 2 blocks and a glowstone cap. We can already add the glowstone in. That is not a problem. So I'm gonna need 4 blocks of glowstone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Also, I need something other than... let's use netherrack and diorite for now. I don't have a lot of blocks and I'm not really good at making anything too good looking, but this will work for now and I will figure out a better looking block at some point. Basically, these caps don't matter what they're made out of, but these have to be glowstone. I'm wondering if you actually... Yeah, from the looks of it, these do not have to be important. So I can just turn them into diorite. Temporary blocks might turn permanent. It looks ugly, but this is a huge thing. It'll take a long time before we actually end up filling all of this. So from the looks of it, this might be how tier 3 works. And now we want to be able to walk in here, of course. So that means we will want blocks here so we don't fall down. Also put a torch in there just in case. I'm eventually gonna put some stairs here, make it a bit easier to walk. But yeah, let's start sacrificing now. And now it should be training a little bit, yes. It is filling the altar itself, at least. So once that's done, we can finally start working on getting more of these runes. It's not done yet. Okay. Give it a little bit more. And so, what is tier 4 then? Tier 4 requires an additional 28 blood runes. The last one only added a little bit extra. 20. This is 28. We can actually count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 20. Is this done now? This is done now. And that's enough to make one. Do it. We can also get another sacrifice rune with this amount. So let's quickly do that. I'm going the wrong direction right now. The moment I get this done, I'm gonna add stairs and get the way up much better. It's a bit of a climb right now. Okay, make this one. Give me that. Keep this with us. Never know when you might need it. And then we go all the way back. And we can add it in the back here actually. Just add it here. And with this new rune, I'm gonna replace one more of these. So the next one is 28 new blocks. Don't actually have enough frozen stone. So I'm gonna get 2 more frozen stone and then we're gonna calculate it. It's the easiest to calculate it when we have the exact amount so we know when we have made it too small or too big. So just 2 more. It's supposed to be this much bigger. And we will see it soon enough. Already saw a creeper spawning. Where are you, creepy? It despawned as well. Okay. Anyways, we need to go down 1 and off by 1. So it would mean this here. So let's see. 28. But not in the corners, just like last time. So that would be... think like this. We will see soon if I counted this correctly. And just... oh! Get rid of the corner. I feel like this is not good enough. We're definitely not doing this correctly if we're running out of those 28 at this point. Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong. Okay, let me get this a bit bigger. So the thing is that it's not like that. There's actually a gap here. Those are not connected. So like that, we will also take these off and these off and add them here. Like that. And then in order to do the thing so far, I will add in the diorite. Like so. And how many blocks up is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5th is important. So I will add the temporary whatever bloodstone block 1, 2, 3, 4 cap. And it's one higher than that, yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4 cap. 1, 2, 3, 4 cap. And one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4 cap. And this should be the size of the tier 4 altar. And now we're gonna get to the interesting part. So the next one will be tier 5. Tier 5 is the one that adds 4 beacons, so before we can even get to tier 5, we're gonna have to kill Wither 4 times. But that's a different thing completely. First of all, let's add some blood into this thing. And create one of these blank slates. Good. So first of all, I'm gonna need the walkway, just like last time. So just get rid of this part and add in this part. Now eventually I'm gonna have to make this hollow. We need to fit in some witches after all. Or villagers. Most likely gonna go with the witches though. All those innocent witches from the witchery mod, they're gonna become our power source basically. There's something fitting on using netherrack to make this. In a blood altar. Eat a little bit. And boom. We are almost there for the last one. Okay, so tier 5. Let's get the picture up. How many more do we need? This uses an additional 52 blood runes. So I'm gonna go and get 52 of the blue things. First of all, we're gonna have to get rid of a big amount of grass here. And after going back by 2, we're gonna go down by 1. So it would be here. Additionally, the same thing as last time, the caps are gonna be off from the same thing like last time. So let's see. Need to see what I'm doing. So let's get rid of this grass as well. So it would be from here. Oh, we are already too far away. So the cap would be here, but we don't want to touch it, is the thing. So that's too far actually, I think. We need it to be here. Same thing as last time. This one needs to be separated from the rest. And just get it floating, basically. And that should be it. Now for the gaps, just like last time, this here is a beacon. I'll just put it with a cobblestone this time. It's a very flat version. You can actually make beacons right here. You can make them kind of big actually, I think. So I will make use of that once we get that far. There. That is the size of tier 5. And let's do a little bit of sacrificing again. Eat some bread. And use it all up. And we can make our final slate here. While that one's happening, I'm just gonna go and get some more netherrack so we can finish up the walkway there. Slowly but surely we are running out of everything. So I'm hoping we can actually get the quarries going soon enough. So we can finally get a little bit of automation on the ores. With that happening, I don't have to constantly do off-camera mining. But instead we can just maybe leave the game open for a while if we don't have enough ores. And eventually we will. So I'm just very much out of netherrack again. So we will come back soon. I'm taking that and making the next rune. There is our last self-sacrifice that we need for now. And we completely ran out of dark steel as well, so that's a perfect amount then. Quickly sleep through the night. And we shall go up again. And this one here. Good enough. And yeah, let's also put this one in. We are almost 1/4 done for the next one already. We could also just replace these with the runes of sacrifice at this point, because I am slowly gonna be putting those in. More like we're gonna have to put them here for now. I'm gonna fiddle with this. I will at least fill up this rank here, because it literally only needs this filled up for it to work. That one though, that one is difficult. So tier 4 is not gonna happen anytime soon, and tier 5 is even further than that. But let's finish filling up the walkway here, and we can see what we will do next. The next stop, of course, is to finally get into machinery. But before we can do that, I want to see the tier 6. So we need to get 76 additional blocks. And once we have that much, it's easy to count from there. So that's 64, 5. That's 70. So 6 more is 12 on this one. Okay, this many blocks we need to use. What about diorite? I still have plenty of it here, so I'll take some out. And also, I'm gonna have to get some more netherrack for this. I'm using up all the netherrack. Okay, for now, these blocks are what we need to actually mark the final part of this structure. After that, it's all about just decorating it when we know where the important blocks go. So basically, it would be here. This would be the last tier part. And this is gonna be filled with netherrack anyway, so I'm just gonna start doing it now. It'll be easier to move around. So it would need to be like this is the end of the last one. So here, because it would need to be here, right? Yes, that's it. And exactly like last time, picture please. Can you be any harder to look at, please? Oh, oh, this one actually goes all the way. So it would be like this. According to this picture at least. This feels like I might not have enough blocks though. Uh, that's even now, so it's one there. Is that it? One more. So it would be there. Do we actually have enough blocks? We'll see soon enough. Find out in the next episode now. We will find out in just a moment. Just need to get these out of the way. There. We've definitely done something wrong here. I mean, 76 blocks. This is supposed to be 76 blocks. It's nowhere near enough blocks here. So what am I doing wrong? From what I'm seeing, it should not be like this, even though the picture is showing it. Because if I take off all of these corners, then we should have enough blocks to make this done. Spiders. Not now. These 6 blocks should be enough to actually finish this, so let's just bring it all together. See, now it's fine. But the picture says that I'm supposed to need extra 2 blocks on each of those sides. But I don't know if I'm gonna believe it. For now, we're gonna leave it like this, and if there's gonna be trouble, well, we can fix it at that point. So I'm just gonna add in the netherrack now, so we can walk around here comfortably. And after that, I'm gonna see the gap sizes as well. We are gonna get this calculated in one go. And it is gonna be marvelous when we finally eventually get that far. There's still more netherrack. Phew. It is also nighttime, so let's sleep this off. You can already see the pyramid in the map as well. It does look fabulous. And just a little bit more and we will have our walkways calculated here. There's gonna be some spawn points down there, but we're gonna have to hollow it out eventually anyway, so I'm gonna worry about it when it comes to that. And that's all of our netherrack done. So let's quickly hop into the nether and get some extra. Oh, there's some sewage water here as well that I need to worry about. Let's go all the way here. Get the weapon out. And we're safe. Let's get the weapons out completely. And very carefully look around. That is evil. But the loot is good. I'm seeing some evil spiders over that way. Other than that, we are fine. Just gonna make sure they're not too close, and I'm gonna vein mine a little bit. There! Oh, that was a close one. That was very close there. I'm gonna stand here. Okay, that is safe. Oh, my inventory is full. Get that in. And give me that cobalt ore. Okay. We're done. Get the heck out of here. Where is that coming from? If that is the blue things, we actually need those for a quest. Oh god. It is a blue one. I killed the blue one. I'm on fire. I'm no longer on fire. And we got one purple blaze thingy. That is nice. And that was very painful too. That was very rewarding actually. With that, we are just gonna go finish our work. And I think finishing this one up is gonna be it for this video. There we go. And this is our walkway done. Now I need to calculate the pillars, basically. So how tall are they? They are 7 block pillars with the 8th block being the tier cap. So I'll just use netherrack for now. So it would be... Can I count it from this picture? Can I? 5, 6. Yes, 7 and 8th one is the cap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cap. Very much ow. And we will do the same here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I calculated that one correctly as well. Already not sure. 7 is a large number, it's hard to calculate, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And final one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now I actually have to recalculate this. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, it's correct. Alrighty. This is the final size of our altar. And the way to our altar is down there. So I'm gonna have to build a staircase here. I'm gonna do a little bit of decorating for this one. It's still gonna be very netherracky, but at least we're gonna have stairs to get all the way up here to do our business from over there. And that is at least my plan. But that is it for today's video. There is a lot of work to be done, but we are getting there. I need to make another building session video soon enough, but this is such a small project to just make the stairs here, so I'm not gonna bother doing that one. But at some point we are gonna need a reactor room once we have enough materials to actually move that around a bit more. We are also gonna need to make a place for our farms. That is only the manual temporary farm. But now that we have the ability, we're gonna have to start working on automated electricity farms. And that is gonna be yet another big project. We want to finish the farming quest line, of course, and just get a healthy amount of everything we want. And yeah, there's a lot to do. We finally unlocked the thing we were getting to for so long. And alchemic chemistry set, eh? We might be going to that one soon enough. Also, I need to make 4 of these in one go to get this quest done. But we are completely out of dark steel as well. So yeah, I'm gonna collect a little bit of extra materials for us and make the stairway up here. That is what I'm gonna do, and after that, next time, it'll be more blood magic most likely. Thank you for watching. Bye!